Okay.
Gosh, I just want to take a nap. Can we skip sessions so I can just sleep? Like I didn't sleep enough yesterday.
I mean, if we
I'm
and
joking.
then it's like, oh yeah, Nick's alive. Oh yeah, we saved the kids. That's fine. Like,
What if I only gave you one option? Which would you choose?
what would Marissa choose, or
Die.
what would Iris choose?
Yes.
Those are different questions.
Perish.
So you have chosen death.
All right. I think I have everything set up. I should. At least until you guys decide to go off the rails.
So you've
I
got
would
3
never
minutes
do
ready.
such a thing.
Chugga.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the sound effects. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I was pretty pleased with it.
I was not joking. I was very serious on it.
Can we be level 7 now?
No.
It's just proof that Alicia doesn't love us.
I mean, there should have been a lot of proof before that, but okay.
Oh. Oh yeah.
All right. Hit me with that Istis.
I was going to, then you interrupted.
I think
Please?
you have to start speaking for it to classify as technically interrupting.
Shush. Oh, Val. Why can't my best be good enough? I can't. I'm trying. It's connected, frayed, but connected. You've always been so strong, Valtyra. I've admired your strength and leadership so much. Your string looks so frail. I'm sorry. The other Starcalled are frazzled, but seem okay. Maurice he's struggling. I don't think he was ready. After getting the nobles to the pier, Nadinia and Quinn went after Nadinia's father to help secure a ship. Iris, Kira, and Maple hunkered down to defend the nobles when they were attacked by the vines. They managed to fight it off and the zombies while Nadinia and Quinn came. The nobles were able to load up, but before they could leave, they were stopped by a child. They managed to escape and come home. I was able to meet Maple. She is lovely. I hope I wasn't too nervous. Besides Quinn, she was the one I was most worried about meeting. I had no time to prepare. I hope I didn't come off as rude or uninterested. She's such a sweet and kind girl. She has the same strength as you, Val, and a level-headedness I admire so much. I feel like I worry and fret over everything. I really must stop. I keep thinking I'm being watched. I have the intruder tied up, but I still, and for a while now, it's probably just my nerves. I must learn to steady them. And that's it.
Ominous, but okay.
Alright, so I believe we had ended last session with you guys got home and took a long rest.
Great.
Yeah.
I think so. Please and
Pretty
thank
sure.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lisa started crying and such.
So you guys took your long rest. You are not woken up by Maurice.
Mm.
So however long you guys would sleep for, that's how long you kind of sleep for.
Cool.
There's no breakfast waiting for you. The kitchen is stocked but empty of anyone cooking in it.
Can I make the argument that there is breakfast?
From what?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, you can say I go cook it. I'm just saying.
I
there's
go
no
cook
one there.
breakfast.
Okay, thank you.
Haha. I've done
Alright. Go ahead. Do you have cooking utensils?
it. have proficiency. I don't think I have the utensils.
I mean,
One
there's a
safety.
kitchen. They're in there.
Yeah.
I just meant roll the proficiency.
What skill is it?
Wisdom.
Oh, that's a gross skill.
Apparently, it doesn't matter because they're. What do you make?
Waffles.
Yes.
All right. You make waffles. How early do you make these?
What time did we get in?
Like fucking 2 a.m. or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, pretty late.
9:30.
Okay. So you wake up and make waffles. Anyone else have anything that they're doing in the morning?
I
Hey.
feel like. Sorry, go ahead.
I think that Kira still passed the fuck out, actually. She went and did an exhausting cry.
I feel like Iris wouldn't have been able to sleep very well for obvious reasons. So I think if like she heard Quinn fucking around, she would go in and like try and help and make like a syrup, like a strawberry syrup or some sort.
A
That
compote.
sounds nice.
Ooh, yes.
That sounds good. I'm not gonna make you roll for that since Quinn did so well. Whatever you make is good.
Oh yay!
If she messes it up, I fix it.
Thanks, bud.
Maple's in the kitchen, kind of watching them at the table.
Nadinia?
I am taking a certain someone for walkies.
For walkies.
Yes, I know what I said.
Okay. Well, that's perfect because as you are outside, you see a group of guards. Not a ton, just about 4 of them, along with everyone's favorite Lord Theo, who is the head of Avon, and what appears to
Excuse
be
me?
2 more people in lab coats. What?
Oh, fucking excuse me?
Sorry, what was that? What's wrong?
I was eating and I almost choked, is what's wrong.
Well, don't do that.
We-
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, I don't think you can blame Alicia for that.
Hey, no, fuck you all. You can't blame Alicia for that. This is bullshit.
As they come up to you, Nadinia, and one of the guards steps forward. These are clearly guards from the upper reach. And he gives a short bow and he says, hello, we are here to gather your statements for the incident that happened last night.
Oh. Probably should give something of a statement or something.
Yes, we are also here to gather Valtyra.
For
Study.
Fuck you.
They fucking did not. They fucking did not. Woo!
No.
Unfortunately, you do not have a say in this.
No.
That is fine. You can keep saying no. We are still going to do that.
I promise if you do attempt to take her, you won't take her without a fight.
That will be very unfortunate.
Yes, it will.
Where are the others?
Inside.
Will you escort us to them?
Thinks about it for a long moment. Mangy, let's go. And I will take them inside. Kind of, I have assumed assumed mother's haughtiness because fuck these people.
Mm-hmm. No, he looks down at the dog and looks visibly when Mange kind of gets close to him, he kind of like, he doesn't kick the dog, does that pushing away thing that you do with your foot. Doesn't hurt him, but he doesn't want that thing near him. But they follow.
And Mange obviously bites him because he's a rabid fucking dog.
He tries to. I mean, the guy's wearing
Armor, yeah.
I mean, I don't. I look down at it and I give it a few extra seconds, and then I say, "Mangy, stop."
Mange does not.
Not a trained dog.
Well, that is nothing I can do at this point.
Nothing for it. It's just how it is. You know?
Guess you're gonna have to drag him with you. Oh man, I wish there was something I could do.
They follow after you. Where are you heading? You go into the.
I'll go check and see if they're at the main door first, or not the main door, the main place that we all always sit, which is the kitchen /
Yeah.
Dining room, yeah.
dining room.
Yep. So you see everyone but Kira.
Oh no, I don't see Kira.
Nope.
I am
She's still sleeping.
concerned.
Sleeping.
I'm only slightly concerned. I'm still concerned.
So you see Nadinia followed by 4 guards dressed very nicely. Theotis and 2 for what appear to be Avon workers.
Maple was kind of like doing the stupid thing of like kind of balancing the back part of all of her weight in the back part of the chair.
Chair.
And as soon as she sees like the Avon company person, like her dad, she just slams the chair back down the ground like very loudly.
Don't.
The one guard that spoke to you steps forward and he says, I apologize for interrupting your breakfast, but we are here to collect your statement tonight.
Okay.
See, that's what I said.
Why are they here?
I don't know. They
I'm
seem
asking
to
the guard. She's looking at the guard and being like, why are they here?
They are here to collect
Get out.
No.
I'm
She,
terribly sorry.
look-
She's not fit to travel right now. Her condition is very fragile, and if you move her, she will die. So if you would like a viable test subject, I suggest you give us time to do odd jobs and save her life. Get out.
I apologize, but that is not. From what we heard, she is possibly infected. We don't know if it's the best people to give her to or those that are trained.
She looks
I'm
the guy.
sorry.
She looks
Infected with what?
Yeah, she looks the guy dead in the eye and goes, infected with what?
Omelan's just giving you a smile. He is not responding to any of this. The guard responds, we have witnesses that collaborate that she was strangled by one of the vines and then was incapacitated afterwards, coughing up apparently plants. There was also reports from some people of seeing a child with a similar thing that seemed much more progressive. So we are currently investigating.
How are you now? Bill locked eyes with this motherfucker in the back, who is smiling.
It's like a polite smile, but yeah.
I don't know why you're giving it to them. He said himself, it's not an Avon plant, so what are they gonna fucking do?
Well, when it comes to druidic research involving plants, the best are the Avon.
I'm not putting her life in his hands.
She doesn't need a druid, she needs a cleric.
Right, and the people who are best at saving lives are clerics, which we have plenty of. If you we'll be happy to give you our statements, but you need to leave. Thank you so much. Would you like a waffle to go? I made strawberry compote. It's quite good.
I must politely decline. Unfortunately, we are going to be leaving with Valtyra.
I. Who's closest to the door?
Like, you
Adenia,
guys or
probably.
them?
Yeah.
Nadinia.
I will mentally tell Nadinia to go Maurice.
To do what?
Go get
Go
Maurice.
get Maurice.
Iris also has like a low-key plan, but I don't know how she would tell anyone this. Oops.
You have speaking.
I'm not gonna be like, oh guys, don't worry, I fucking got this. And
I'm now imagining I have a plan. Wait, shit.
yeah,
Don't
no,
worry,
she's not
guys.
dumb.
I got this. I'm gonna finagle him.
Also, can you remind me, in the kitchen, how visible is the room with the tapestry? You know, with the hidden shit no one knows about.
Very.
It's down the hall, not.
Cool. Excellent.
Is that cool?
It's very cool.
Couldn't tell.
Is there another room we can conduct the interviews in while the rest of you stay here? We will need to be doing this one at a time.
Well,
You're gonna interrupt our nice breakfast together and kidnap them.
Unfortunately, we are not kidding. And unfortunately, yes.
I mean,
Iris. Oh, I'm sorry.
it's technically kidnapping if you don't have her consent.
She didn't do anything wrong, so you're not arresting her. Sounds like kidnapping.
Sounds like kidnapping.
It's
Pain.
quarantine.
Iris kind of like looks around the room and like makes like eye contact, like the oh I got shit, like with like Maple and Quinn and everybody.
Maple's
And
not
she
looking at
kinda
you.
like-
How do you
Maple's
do
not looking at you, I'm sorry.
Well,
You
then
also
fuck
don't
Maple,
have
then.
pupils, so how do you make eye contact?
I suddenly raise an eyebrow. I don't fucking know. Listen. Quinn knows Iris.
Just do what you gotta do. Just do it.
Iris kind of like brusquely like slams her fucking wooden spoon down and kind of gives like a huff, and she turns to the guards and she says, "Well, if you will at least permit me to see if she is fit to travel, I can start getting her ready. If you wouldn't mind taking my statement last, if that's all right with you."
That will be fine, thank you.
And she fucking turns and leaves the room and goes to try and hide Val with Istis.
Yeah, go for it.
Maple, you want to go first, or do you want me to?
I can go.
Alright, two of the guards remain in the room while the other two will escort you over to the probably the common room that you have.
I accidentally bumped Rick
Yeah.
and keep walking.
Question, I'm assuming you look like your changeling form right now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You do that, and he kind of like dusts off his jacket, looking kind of
Smiles and keeps
but-
walking.
Poor baby, he's so racist.
Hey, it's like so bad. I could fuck with him
Aw.
so much. It's great.
So you are led to the other room. Anything? I'm assuming you give a general statement. Is there
Oh
anything
no,
that
she
you think?
takes her
Oh.
goddamn time in her statement. She gives like the longest, most roundabout way of saying everything.
Before you start, they set a stone down in front of you, which they tell you will record everything.
Mhm.
So yep, they go ahead. At first they seem rather intent, but as more time passes, the one captain that had spoken to you guys starts to get more frustrated, and
Mhm.
he's clearly trying to rush you a bit.
No, she takes the time. She is
Yeah,
going
he-
into most quote-unquote detail to give them a better quote-unquote investigation.
Yeah, he cannot. He has no good way of actually making you speed up. So he's kind of stuck just sitting there listening to you, clearly getting more and more frustrated.
Mhm.
Any specific thing that you give him for information that you think is important to note, other than generalities?
There's things I don't tell them.
All right, what don't you tell him?
I don't mention anything about Red Riders.
Okay,
I don't mention anything about crashing the boat.
okay.
Those are about the two things. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll leave out those two things.
All right. So let's switch over to Kira. You're just sleeping through this and no one's bothering to wake you up.
Nope.
If they don't ask for like less
I'm sure they
statements,
will eventually, but
I'm sure someone will remember who I am and that I exist. That
why your parents
people
didn't?
Damn!
okay.
Sorry. I had to.
That's really
Actually,
mean.
I think is there room on the way to where Val is? Because Iris might like pop in really quick and ask for her with this good heist.
it is
This good
fine if you
person
guys don't wait.
Yeah, we're doing a prison heist. Iris would like pop her head in and like throw a thing at you and be like, "You need to get up right now. We're doing a thing. Hello, chop chop. Good morning. Hey," and she just like starts dragging you down the fucking hallway.
What are we doing? What's happening?
The Avon bastards are here to take Val away, and we're going to hide her with Istis. So like, can you help with that? Cool.
I have invisibility.
That's excellent. Dope. Great. Cool. Excellent. So, good morning, by the way. There's
Morning.
waffles eventually.
Okay.
There's not gonna be waffles. Mabel's taking her sweet time. Quinn's gonna fucking eat them all.
Oh my god.
Lol.
I mean, I'm here too.
Yeah.
So you left.
Imagine being promised waffles and then somebody eats all the waffles.
Didn't you leave, Nadinia, to go get Maurice?
Oh yeah, I have to go get Maurice. That's right. Yeah, I'll go get Maurice.
All right.
That's kind of
Ah.
important. Kind of. Only a little bit.
It could be
So
important.
You did that before Iris left, so
Mm-hmm.
you'd be getting to. He's actually with Val right now. They're over on the cleric side of the temple, in that kind of small hospital area, kind of described. I forget
Mhm.
exactly how I would call it, but
Infirmary.
yeah, infirmary. He is sitting over her. She seems pretty stable. It almost looks like she's just sleeping. He looks up as you approach. He's like, Nadinia, what are you doing up?
I explained the situation very calmly and distinctly.
Hey, so some fuckers are here.
Oh no. He looks at Val, he looks back at Nadinia, he's like, Val, she usually handles this stuff. I don't
And then Iris bursts in. I got this.
what?
Oh, hi. Yeah, we're going to hide her in Istis's loom room. That's a fun alliteration I just thought of. Are you down with that?
I mean, yes, because I'll at least solve them not getting her, but that's gonna put us in a whole lot of trouble.
Would you? I mean, yes, we just have to come up with a convincing lie that they'll believe. Like maybe, I don't know, the plant killed her, it animated her, and she like jumped out a window. Is that any?
I think that might cause more trouble than it's worth.
I mean,
Um,
it will get
You're
them off
not
our
here.
ass.
No,
Yeah,
she
yeah, I'm
is.
Oh wait, I
I've been
thought you
there.
went to the kitchen.
No.
No, she just dragged you by the breakfast. Okay.
I mean, it'll get us in trouble, but it'll get them off our ass for a little bit. Like, we're all, like,
I mean,
what
who
other
is it?
choice do we have?
What? I'm confused. Why do they want Val? Why do they want Val?
Why are you half drunk?
I had a rough night.
Val, the plant is in her. We're trying to save her, but they're trying to study her and probably do something awful, and I won't let that happen, frankly.
So, under what authority are they taking her?
That's a good question. Ooh, wait. And you see him pull out his stone, and he steps out, and he's like, keep an eye on Val. He steps out into the hallway for a moment and makes a quick call. Well, not quick. It takes a little bit, but he comes back in. And he's like, I'm sorry, this is going over my head. Can someone take the stone? Kira, you got some
Alright.
idea about how this seems to work?
Okay.
And he
Can I
hands it
take the
over to
stone?
you. Yep. And it's Raymond on the other line.
Was it Lord Raymond?
Yes, Lord Raymond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, yep.
He says, Maurice, I don't know how to make this more simple. I'm very sorry about this.
It's Kira now.
Oh, Kira,
Lord.
lovely.
Please tell me what's happening.
Okay, so some on the council they're essentially under the Avon thumb. It should not be too difficult to imagine. And Lord Omelin has decided that this poses too great a threat and she should be put under quarantine and study for the sake of the city. However, there's a good loophole with this. Simply go to them. See, Avon has put itself under Lu, the Temple of Lu. You know all those pesky times where you guys can't do anything because Lu's involved and you can't have that kind of religious interference? Use that.
So utilize the separation of church and state?
No, oh heavens, no, that doesn't exist. Separation of churches.
Okay.
They can't
I'm sorry.
infringe upon your...
I was finding the closest analogy in real life
State? What
from
is
my
state?
cultural touchstones. Sorry.
I'll handle things here. I
All right.
was actually just waking up. I'll go in early to the council and handle things on this end. Should get them off your back for...
Okay. We will ensure that it goes through the proper channels. Is that
course.
what you would advise?
Okay, I'm dumb. What the fuck is happening?
So Avon's under the Temple of Lu,
Uh-huh.
which is remember when
Our
you guys were...
religious rivals.
Yeah,
It's
they're religious
these
rivals.
fuckers.
So they keep using Lu as a reason why the Starcalled can't investigate them.
Mhm.
So
So the ones
now
that
we're
made the
doing
casinos.
we're doing the opposite.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
All right. Okay, so
Do you explain this?
I'll pass it back to Maurice.
So what's the plan?
Well, we are to advise them that it is important that they go through the proper channels and not interfere with the business of the Temple of Istis.
Ah. I don't get it.
Oh, I do, and I love that. This is excellent.
I really don't understand. Is this gonna be all right?
I mean, it might take some convincing, but it will definitely buy us time.
Kira, dumb it down for me a little bit.
We're going to tell them they have to get more people on their side.
I still don't get it. Why do they need more people?
Okay, so
They're the
They
guards,
Nadinia,
don't
right?
have the authority they are acting. They do.
so Nadinia, you know the Temple of Lu, you know how they're bitches?
Yeah.
They don't, so, and you know how we
Iris.
serve Istis and she's like rad as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't fuck with Istis because we can't fuck with Lu.
Ha! I get it.
There we go.
Ah,
Cheesy.
I get it. They're nerds.
So at
Oh,
this
for
time,
sure.
they drop Maple.
What?
I was gonna say at this time they're done with your statement, Maple.
Yeah, she takes her time leaving too.
Mm. And they'll go back. So I think Quinn's the only one else in that room, so
Yeah.
they'll take
I have
Quinn back.
demolished the waffles because I was left with 2 guards I don't want to talk to and a pile of waffles.
And the Avon
And
and
the Avon guys.
the Lord.
Oh, I don't offer them any waffles.
I'm gonna go
They
and fix my
don't
hair.
ask.
There's
I-
probably still some just in that.
Is Mangy in like my arms the whole time that
Yes.
I've been talking? Yes. All right. Perfect. All right. I'm going to say to Iris, please, if you would allow me the honor, I would very much like to inform them of their wrongdoing.
Oh, only if I can be there to see the look on his fucking face. It's all yours.
And I will walk with Mangy in my arms, kind of doing the you know how the proper young ladies hold their dog very very affectionately with one arm and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have my nose up like the noblest of shits. And
I like. Go ahead.
go ahead, make your comment.
I was gonna say I like to imagine that every time like this he tries to run even though his feet aren't touching anything.
God. It's like the thing where you hold a dog over a bathtub and they start swimming.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
They start running as fast as they can. Yes. Cupcake doesn't do that. Cupcake looks at me in horror and won't move. Like, please put me down. I'm scared.
So Maple's in the room doing the thing that she was doing before, like balancing, not looking at any of
Maple?
them,
You little
pretending that
shit.
she's not. None of them are there.
In the haughtiest voice possible. Maple, could you escort these gentlemen off of the premises?
Smack.
Stands
up. Sure.
Where is the Avon?
He's right here.
Yeah, he's standing right there.
Ah, I'm sorry. I was not paying attention to lowly church affiliates of Lu.
Eyebrow raise.
He gives you a look. That is very bold words for a representative of Istis.
We're all there, right?
I mean, you probably followed her.
Unfortunately, as I've been advised by several superiors, you have little to no power here. You may now leave. This is a full Istis investigation. The Church of Lu has little to do with Istis.
I cross my arms.
So you see his kind of. He looked a little peeved at the statement you had said, but you watch it go from that to just full frustration and anger as he's like trying to think of something to counter this.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a thing that we haven't been able to intervene with too. So can you please get the fuck out?
I would heavily advise for Avon to intervene in this seeing as it is an issue with vines and plants, which would be more of our expertise if you wish for your star call to get the best care.
Well, the fact that you have been so utterly irreverent towards our efforts to understand the vine problems so far, I don't see why we should care. What
I'll
you-
hold up. I'll hold up a hand to Kira. Not like trying to
Put her off.
overstep her or
Yeah, yeah.
anything, but like
it's like, oh, that's enough.
and then your advice has been taken and quickly discarded. Please leave the premises.
He grits his teeth. If that is the decision that Istis's representatives would like to make, we will leave.
Just
I'll
get
show
off
you
my-
the door.
Thank you. And please, if there's ever any problems with, and I'll look to Iris for a second. What kind of problems do we normally solve? Clothing and fashion,
More
among other
like,
things.
sure, more like, the whims of fate and destiny and basically
Yes,
all
the
the
whims
cool
of-
shit.
The whims of fate and destiny.
such
Ah,
assholes.
yes.
We're such assholes.
Please, feel free to come to us, and we will advise you with anything that you require. Good luck to you, and have a wonderful day.
And if I may be so bold, maybe this can start a conversation to ease the tensions between our churches, because I would love nothing more than to help the Temple of Blue solve all of their problems they seem to cause for themselves.
Oh my god.
Maple,
Alas,
Maple
alas,
bites
our
down
problem-
on her
Critical hit.
top lip so she doesn't start fucking laughing right now, and she's kind of like standing by them, being like, "Okay, fucking leave."
It's like,
I'm
stop
just-
kicking them. We got them.
I'm stating things as they leave. I'm just surprised that they failed to solve their problem this time yet again.
So he does a dramatic cake flourish as he leaves with his two assistants. Maple, you have
I'm bodyguarding
You
them, and I'm making
would be
sure they're
hard.
leaving.
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find an aura that was less angry in your lifetime than this man right now.
You mad, bro?
It's a wonderful mixture of frustration, anger, and a little bit of embarrassment just to like really top that off.
She is relishing in this feeling.
The two guards look concerned at each other, but they kind of recognize what happened, so they stay at their post at the door while they leave. So yeah, he goes ahead, he heads out. You definitely hear the door slam behind you guys.
Yeah. Half Maple, half him.
Yeah. But he is gone.
Okay.
I will turn to Iris
And
and then hold up a hand.
Oh, I high five that so fucking fast, man. We create a secret handshake from just the euphoria we've both experienced.
Kira, wonderful display of intelligence. I appreciate all of your assistance.
I'm hungry.
There are
I
like
look
two
ar- I-
waffles left.
There's what?
There are some waffles.
Two waffles.
Two. There are 2 waffles.
Quinn, for your statement, is there anything you're withholding or you think is important that you tell them?
I go in, I sit down, I throw one of my legs over the other, and I give the most detailed explanation of everything Lord Blackwell did, and I fan over him
Just-
the entire time.
Oh my god.
Torturous.
Nice.
You fucking. You're evil.
That's 2 shit starters right off the bat. This guy's gonna be so mad.
They look so upset the entire time, and at the very end, the captain, the most forced grin you've ever seen, and he's, thank you for collaborating on what Lord Blackwell told us.
I just couldn't keep my eyes off of him, you see.
If
Is
it was
there-
me in that interrogation room, I would have probably went with. It all started. It started when I became Star Called.
Do that.
Well, I think you might get
You
a
might
chance.
get a chance to do it.
Oh
Is
right,
there
they're doing
anything
states separate.
else?
Yeah, they are.
No,
Is
I don't
there-
think so.
Anything
he
else
let me
you'd
carry
wish to
him
add?
out. Did I tell you that? I've told him that.
Yes, you did. Is there anything unrelated to Lord Black to tell us?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, of course.
And they will escort. The captain looks surprised to not see Lord Avon. Sorry, Lord
Lord
Omlin.
Avon.
And he looks around and, huh?
Lord Omelet.
Lord Omelet.
Yes.
I mean, we scrambled his eggs.
Where
Um,
is
I'm sorry
Lord
about
Theo-
that.
he was escorted off the premises as
For
the
what purpose?
as the investigation is an istis of nature. Ah, you appear to be done with my fellow Quinn here. I shall give you the statement next. I take Manju in there with me.
Of course.
He looks. I'm trying to think of the right word. Not perplexed.
Confused?
but I guess kind of confused. He seems to have a little bit of frustration with it. But he just kind of nods and he is. All right. Please give us a brief summary of this for last night.
I smile at Quinn and give him a high five, like low key, because
Because you know how
I
long
know
it
how
took me.
frustrated he was before, and now he's even more frustrated. So I know exactly what you did.
Yep.
I sit down in the chair and I sit straight backed. Have Mangy in my lap and let him chew on like my gauntlet essentially.
Okay.
You said you wanted a brief one, correct?
Yes, please.
Of course.
Please.
Do you need proper context for anything before we begin?
I suppose if it is relevant to the events of last night.
Excellent. Excellent.
Just
I
fucking
will.
out there.
Fucking rip. Just dead.
Now I will recount all the context that you need. So
Once was a
about
sword,
2
all that.
years ago.
Oh my
come
god!
on! Like he yells that out. Just the events of last night or of the days leading up to it, please.
I thought you asked for proper context.
There can't be anything that
Sir, if you wish to have the proper context and the full purview of the situation that happened last night and the incidents that were therein, I advise you sit down and begin taking notes.
Sit your ass down.
you see the person next to him, because the guy like threw his hands up, like slammed his hands on the table and stuff, and the guy just kind of leans over and whispers something, and he just kind of looks at him and looks back at you, and forces the smile as he sits back down, and he says, "Right, I apologize Miss Withers, please. Your statement.
Of course. So, 2 years ago, I was in a horrible, horrible accident. And I begin.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Amazing.
I begin an autobiography that is cut to only state all of the things I did perfectly.
I will say, if you talk about the pirate stuff, the other guy actually seems very intrigued about.
Yes, no, I make it as I make the conversation as interesting as possible. Like I play up a lot of the battles and fights that we were in.
Oh
The
yeah,
things that
the
we
other guy
stole.
looks really intrigued by this, and the captain looks more and more pissed as he. Right, so after you committed all these crimes,
Which I've gotten pardoned for.
Which and then I go, yes, and then there was the Festival of Istis.
right?
Oh, yes, my god,
And
the
the
crime boss.
and so after I became Starcalled, I was of course pardoned for all of my ill and misbegotten ways. And she looks like innocent
How
at that point.
lovely. I'm so happy for you to so wonderfully.
And now let me help you understand something. We actually went to the Avon Company with a couple of things. With some questions and some
Now here's my
state-
beef, okay?
Oh,
You cut out for me. Is it me?
Yeah, no, it's her.
sorry. He says, "Oh, really? What about?"
I explained to them that we had some suspicions about some problematic vines, and
Mhm.
that we were thoroughly blocked from any questioning of said vines. So much so that we had to develop plans in order to fully
You guys remember
come into on.
you got a tour of the place, right?
Yes. No. This is from the eye of Nadinia, not because I'm playing up as much of the
Yeah.
of whatever we're doing as possible,
Okay.
embellishing the tale.
Mhm.
And then I finally get to the night, and when I get to the night, I go into excruciating detail about how everything was wrong.
Okay.
Wow.
The glitter bomb that he gave us, he put it all over me, and it was uneven, like it got half my arm and then not half my arm, and then and the flower petals leading up to the place, there were red, pink, and white, and for some reason the white flowers were not neatly rowed with the pink and the red. Like you'd think if you saw something like that, you'd understand the pattern, but then it was an entire mess. An entire mess. Did you know that they had an uneven amount of knives at the banquet? They had 33 knives.
How could they?
33. Why not 34? 33 is a horrible number.
Why not 30?
Hey. Like
30 would be so much better.
like they're 3 and 11 are prime numbers. They're the only two numbers that work that when it comes to 33. Anyways, we were suddenly attacked by zombies.
Wow. Wow, that's like how the entire thing goes.
is there anything that you leave out or that you specifically want?
I informed them about so the big thing I'll inform them about is about how the how weird, wow, voice crack, how weird the boats were.
Okay.
Because
So you do tell them about the red.
I don't tell them about the vine. I just say,
She's asking about the Red Riders.
oh no. I don't tell them anything about like anything about the Red Riders. Like that's an entirely, that's a them thing, you know?
But that was the ship you're talking about, right?
No? I thought I talked about I'm talking about the boat that was it the boat was the boat
It was the
that
boat
I
we crashed.
drove. Okay. Would I tell them about this? Ooh. I tell them that that there was a mercenary group or something, but I don't tell them like name them.
Okay. They would
Because
ask if
I know
there were
Quinn's a
any
part of
identifying symbols, anything like that.
not that I could tell.
Where are they
or recognize.
now? Where are they now? Did they
What happened to
escape?
them? What happened to
We
them?
left them on
They
the
left
island.
them to
Dead.
die. You guys
Oh, we
left
had to
them
escape.
die.
We had to escape. That's right. That we had to escape, and so we left them.
I see.
Unfortunate, but when it comes to criminals, there are higher priorities. That is why I stopped being one. Shall I recount how I stopped being one for you to remind you that I am no longer an ill and misbegotten scum of the earth?
I believe information for that. Thank you.
Of course. Now, is there anything else you would like to ask of me?
No, believe that's fine enough. And he'll escort you back to the rest of the group. And who's next?
So who's had the longest time so far? Probably Dania, right?
Yeah, and probably.
Damn.
Okay, I'll say that I'll say if we're like if we're trying to compete, mine was long, but it did not include much. Like the entire night was actually like 5 minutes.
No,
of
I mean,
conversation.
obviously Quinn is just wanting to waste their fucking time.
Mhm.
Yes. I went through 2 years, but I mean, they were mostly looking for the night, so I reduced that down to like 5-10 minutes. I did go on about how. Did you guys notice that the flowers were uneven, right? That some of them were off the actual path.
No.
What
Tell me you saw
flowers?
Flowers.
that. And she just looks like exasperated. The flower petal path. The
There is-
flower
That was just
petal
for
path.
you.
That the flower petal path. Did you not see it? Tell me you
No.
saw it.
Wasn't paying attention.
It was the worst.
Who's next? Kira or Iris?
If Kira's eating waffles, Iris can go. That's all fine.
I will have made more waffles.
All right, let's take Iris because Noah's
There's a
muted.
banshee in the background. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right,
I didn't
Iris,
realize I was
what
muted. I'm
kind?
so sorry.
Did they also ask for like a brief story,
Yes.
or are they just?
They ask for. The man looks you dead in the, and there is a sense of pleading behind this. as he asks for a brief statement of the events that happened.
Okay, I will keep this brief. There was a party. It sucked. Everyone almost died, and then we left, and we saved everyone. Period. Can
As
I go
mu-
now?
As much as I wish I could accept that, I do need a bit more details than
Okay, well, let me tell you. And she fucking launches into a beautiful. She
Nice.
focuses her narrative on those two star-crossed lovers where the one almost died.
Oh, the lesbian.
my
And
fucking
yes.
god.
My
And
God.
she like paints a picture. Like you could just feel the energy in the room. I mean, they were standing over by the table with it had 14 croissants, 3 carrots, a hummus platter, 3 different types of cheeses made from this particular region.
You guys are
And-
making
and-
Maple look good. Holy
And
shit.
Iris like cries at parts, like, and then when she got brought back to life, it was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
The
And
captain guard has his head in his
Oh my
hands the
God.
entire time. The other guard actually looks jested and is as you're going, he's like when you say she died, he like gasps a bit.
Oh, I know it was tragic, but hold on, I'm not done. So then,
Oh my God.
and it's a beautiful story.
Oh, it's like one of
Yes.
those scenes of like those really like kind of goofy movies where like everyone goes in to give their own story and every single one is completely different.
Yes.
The worst part is like the actual like substances of it pretty much the same,
Mhm.
but just all the shit alongside it.
So you give your is there anything you want to specifically leave out or you specifically want to
Iris, I feel like grew up in the lower reach, so she doesn't tell these fuckers like anything that she has to,
Yeah.
other than like there were zombies, we fought them. Period. You know, like she very much focuses like away from most of that stuff.
they do ask about the child since it was your thing that kind of according to other people made
What, you cut out?
since they said it seemed to be you that made her turn and ask you about the child.
Oh, I mean, I didn't really do much. I'm a cleric, so I prayed to Istis. The end.
You know, the god.
You know, like clerics do. You kind of like call in a favor, and then you say 10 Hail Marys and an Our Father. What's that?
Oh, fucking god.
Yes, thank you. You can
I-
head back now.
Thanks. Okay. Bye.
He'll walk you back and take care for the last.
All right. So this poor bastard seems ragged.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Beyond the point.
he looks like he is wishing for death.
I hope you've been having a pleasant day so far.
No,
Oh, why is that?
please give a brief statement of the events of the last.
Well, and I think she actually goes into. I think she actually gives a pretty normal summary, except she uses really big words when she can, in an effort to deliberately obscure what she's saying, so they have to ask.
Nice. Nice.
He doesn't. He doesn't ask. He just looks at you, clearly lost.
You give a
What-
completely truthful statement using big made up words.
Mhm.
Is there anything you specifically hide or specific?
So, like, Kira didn't see any of the ship stuff really. Like, I don't think she like mentioned specifically the Red Rioters or anything. Uh, hmm. Well, I guess she doesn't deliberately hide anything particular. I can't think of anything
Okay.
else. I hope that's not the wrong answer, but
No, it's
I don't
fine.
remember of anything else that we were trying to.
No, you weren't there for the crash, the ship, so
Yeah.
you don't know anything that happened. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're fine.
Okay. So he seems just grateful that it was
Short.
shorter. And he says, uh, 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 we heard that you were also attacked by the same that attacked Val.
I was attacked by a similar plant as well. Yes.
Hmm. Have you been noticing any strange symptoms? Any issues?
No, I've been quite thoroughly healed.
Hmm. If that changes, please let us.
I'll be certain to tell the correct people.
He
Nice.
grits his teeth a bit, a nice little smile, and says, "Let me escort you back." So you guys are all back together. He gives a bow to all of you and says, "Thank you very much for your statements. We will be going over them
I'm
along
going to
with
go and eat
these,
glass now.
and we will get back shortly.
Tell Lord Blackwell I said hi.
We're fucking
We,
good.
we already have gotten Lord Blackwell's statement."
Oh,
Aw.
Uh, and so the captain turns to the guy who was the whole time, and he says, "Who's the next one that we're going to? Where is it?" And the man looks at a list. He says, and he says, "Oh, should be Lord Rydirk. I believe Lord Theodas was heading that way, so we can catch up with him there."
Are you going to take Maurice's?
Oh shit! Yeah. He turns back and he says, "Is Maurice?"
I can go check.
Oh man,
She
did I just throw
goes.
Maurice under the bus? Nah.
Goes to find Maurice.
Oh, you just fucked us.
He
All
would
our-
just ask for you.
He wasn't paying attention.
He would just
Yeah,
ask-
you can Yeah, he just asked for you to stay there while he goes and yell if something happens.
Mhm.
He'll head back. He gives a very short statement, and he doesn't say anything to you guys. He just heads straight back to the.
Mhm.
So the guy's like, "All right, let's head over Lord Rydirk and Lord," and they head out.
How does Val look?
She physically she looks fine, like she's sleeping, and
Mhm.
that's it.
Really?
Emotionally, you're not really getting too much. You're not sure if she's just not dreaming, if the dreams are just,
Because like, yeah, people
Wild.
have emotions. Usually.
yeah. They just seem kind of calm. Nothing about her right now raises alarm.
Well, all right.
Yep. Uh, yeah, believe that. Everything, so they are gone,
Mhm.
and you guys are free from all of that unpleasantness.
For now.
You happy? Are you pleased with yourself that you made us give statements?
Yeah.
You've just tortured those poor men.
The best part is they have to take transcripts. They have to write out transcripts for
Oh,
everything
fuck.
you guys said.
Hey, Maurice,
Yeah.
do you want us all to come in here to talk about what we want to do next, or do you...
I'll come with you. I'll grab a cleric. I'll be right there.
This now involves what...
Yeah,
and how
yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna make sure that they don't take...
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute.
To the dining hall.
Mm-hmm. He comes not too long afterwards.
Cool, great, everyone's here. Sit down.
Hey, Maurice, you want a waffle?
No, I'm good, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't make breakfast this morning. I didn't even realize it was morning.
Don't concern yourself with that.
Yeah.
It's quite alright.
So, time to make plans on what the fuck we're doing next.
Indeed.
We're going to Echo, right?
Yeah, that is definitely a next step, but it's what we need to do before we leave. Kira, can you pull out your book?
Yes, of course.
Like, reread shit that was in there.
Okay, do you want me to read it?
Has anything changed?
I don't think so.
Check!
Did you check?
Honestly, I did not.
Check now!
However,
That's a sin. That's a sin. Penalty.
I'm sorry. However, I don't see anything that's different.
Okay, cool.
Aggressive typing noises.
It's
I'm...
gonna be completely different in like 5 minutes.
I don't know what
gonna be
happens
your
if we
fault.
change something while I'm looking at it.
It's gonna be your fault.
Shut up.
Something about sealing away Cyprus. Okay, so I feel like that's like high on the agenda to just also trying to find out where the fuck Nick went.
Yes, I would also like to raise the issue of what's happening to my parents.
What's happening with your parents?
They're being haunted by a spirit that claims to be me.
Should go punch it.
Yes,
That's
that
weird.
is what I was thinking. In any case, it's causing them significant hardship, and so I want...
You want to go
Ever-
help them?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go help.
Thank you.
Figure that, because we can do that today.
Yes,
Okay.
hopefully. It's a small job for us, huh? Just a ghost.
I don't know if I can punch a ghost.
Well,
Can't hurt to try.
typically you cannot. At
Boo.
least not effectively.
Have either of you tried to contact Nick again?
No.
That's also something we need to do.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. I feel so bad. I didn't. Oh fuck.
There's nothing you can do about it now. Stop beating yourself up.
It's not your fault.
It kind of is. Quinn, should we tell what Nimmy and Piper and the douchebag one?
No, we don't talk to
Be
the
on the
douchebag one. His name is Felix.
Okay,
him.
he can get out of here then. Like, should we try talking to them? See if they could help me?
You want to get them involved in all this?
I mean, not really, but if we're leaving and I don't really know what to do at this point.
If we can't find him, we'll tell him to keep an eye out for him. But other than that, they can't do much. I mean, Piper can't even cast magic without fucking sneezing.
That's true. They should probably not.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, so when exactly are we leaving? How much time do we have?
Whenever we want. Just, I'm concerned about the part of after sealing Cypress away. Why would we have to seal away Cypress? Is he actually like an evil not fiend, fae? Like I think
Definitely
he
a
might be.
douchebag.
I wish I knew.
Does anyone have experience in sealing away evil fae?
Oh. We're like almost at this point. We bring him to Echo? It says we shouldn't.
But what choice do we have then? How do we find out where the children are?
Because then we can find out where Nick is then. That's where he'd be going. Fucked.
Alright. Let's go deal with the ghost.
No, we have Val to figure out. We can't leave her here anymore. Because if they find another loophole to get her out of here, we're fucked. We're not going to be here.
So we take her to Echo.
Exactly.
Are you
Can
sure
she-
it's a
can-
good idea?
Nope.
I mean,
Can she survive that? Like, is she stable enough to make a
Chris.
trip to Echo?
hopefully. She looked fine. She doesn't have any emotions, which is odd, but she seems calm.
Well, Maurice, what do you think we should do with her?
I don't really like the idea of her traveling, I'll be honest. We already talked to Raymond. Honestly, I trust that man with my life. He might be able to pull some strings.
Okay. When we let
We
him
may
pull
just-
strings.
We may just have to trust him to take care of it.
I mean, I trust him too, but I don't think a few precautions could hurt. The Avon Company is very good at loopholes, as we all know, and I don't want them bursting in here and grabbing her when we're gone.
Indeed.
Chris just typed maintenance all capitals, so I think his internet's gone.
Oh, rip.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh.
Chris?
Mr. Prius?
Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
Noah,
What the
did you
fuck
say
was
Mr. Chris?
that? Chris?
Yeah, I call him Crisp all the time.
I think that wasn't the point she was making fun of.
It was the Mr. Crisp.
Yeah?
That sounds like a shitty cereal brand.
Ah, yes, Mr. Crisp. It's like Captain Crunch, except
Lame.
Except shitty.
Come on, Chris. Why are you shitty cereal?
Why are you
Chris,
shitty cereal?
why are you shitty cereal?
Putting that down.
I didn't. Okay.
I'm sorry for calling you Mr. Crisp.
So what was the last thing you heard?
We were trying to figure out what we were gonna do next.
Okay, so
Yeah, that far back.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we decided that we're going to take Cypress to Echo to find out where the kids are, because that's where Nick's gonna be, And we're gonna go talk to the soon-to-be mayor, hopefully, guy to figure out if he can pull some strings to keep Val safe. If not, we're going to take her with us.
And we're gonna check out the ghost of Kira's house.
Yes.
I guess something venerable house.
Cool.
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 Something beans.
Beans.
So let's go visit the mayor now, unless that was who they were interviewing next.
No.
No, they were going to Rydirk. He's the one whose dad died.
Oh.
Oh, yes. And the Avon company going with him because they're.
No, you guys didn't recover the body.
Oh, shit.
No, they're going there for something else.
That's pretty
They're going
cool.
there to buy the mines. Probably.
It's beyond our control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
not
don't
really
think
something we
should
can.
Put our nose in that.
Not
We should
but-
rub our nose in it.
Let's go talk.
We should go into the
mayor.
mines.
No.
No, we're not fucking going back
We're
there.
never going back.
We're
there.
Quinn,
not going back
if
there.
if we take you to the mines, your mother will literally kill us. She can do that now.
As she should. Let's go.
Yeah, she'll use her fucking god magic powers to snap us out of existence.
I look at Maurice. How's he doing?
Bad. Very bad.
Because
Very,
he's secretly
very
in love with
bad.
Val. So secretly he doesn't even know it.
No.
Get up.
Yeah, that's so clear.
I'm gonna get up
No.
and kind of like put my hand on his shoulder.
What you get from him is a lot of worry. I think that would just be the general consensus, and I can't think of what the other word would be for it. Like a heaviness. He kind of looks at you a bit startled. He clearly wasn't paying attention. And he lightly pats your hand, touching him, and tries to give you a very weak smile. I'm doing all right.
She's not gonna
I-
get better if you pass out. Go sleep.
I guess I could spare an hour or two.
You have to take care of yourself before others sometime.
Gonna be fine. And I give him like a very knowing look of like she is going to be fine.
Confident.
He nods and he says, let me know if you need anything. I'll let y'all know if Raymond gets,
All right.
We'll be back later today.
he's gonna head off to. Yeah, and he heads out.
Creepy
Baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Did you just live with that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Sucks. Ready to go?
All right.
Saying anything, so I'm taking it as a yes.
Yep.
First stop is
There.
Mayor, yeah, not Ghost.
Yep. Lord Raymond's is not too far away. You guys can get there pretty easily. It's actually a pretty humble building.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a little smaller than Nadinia's. Like Nadinia's parents' house.
Huh.
It's pretty modest looking. There's a lot of land that's near it that seems to have been converted to some sort of playground for kids nearby to play on. Like, it's not walled off or anything. Like, it's walled off between the playground and them, but it's clear that it was originally one whole area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you guys can approach Lord Raymond. Sorry, not Lord Raymond. His
Husbando.
his husband opens the door. The other Lord Pius. Because of course there has to be two. So that would be Lord opens it. He looks incredibly as he looks at all of you.
Oh, sorry.
It's
And-
incredibly what? Sorry.
Tired.
Tired? He's like, no, it's fine. Just you know, up late last night. Are
Yeah.
you here for Raymond? Is
yeah,
that
yeah, sorry, there's some stuff that we talked to him across the phone. You'll talk to him, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
You don't know either.
Yeah,
No.
he ran off to the office. He's not here.
Shit. Okay, thank you. Sorry for disturbing you.
No problem. Oh, wait. And he heads inside and he comes out and he's got like a little bagged lunch. And he says, "Can you give this to him? He left it."
Yeah.
Thank you. And thank you for last night. I'm sure no one else probably has thanked you for that yet, but thank you.
It was our pleasure.
That's a weird statement, but okay.
Good job, mostly, but
Glad to
also,
be of service.
yeah.
Thank you.
She looks around at like, did I get that right?
I worry a lot about Lord Raymond. He's got a lot of daggers pointed at his back, but
Why do you call your fucking husband Lord Raymond?
I fucked up on that. I'm tired. I was up super late.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably sleep more. We'll go now, so you can sleep.
Thank you. But I feel better
Now
knowing you
it's
guys
time.
are helping him. Thank you.
He's also helping us too, so repay the favors.
Everywhere we go, we harass people.
Yeah. He goes ahead, he heads back inside. So you guys head to the town hall. Just you can go to the front door and tell the receptionist, "Hey, we're Star called. Seeing Lord Raymond." She sends you straight up. He's got a pretty it's a pretty decent side office, at least one where can stand in quite comfortably. He's got a bunch of different folders to open out on his desk. And he stands up when you guys come in and he's like, oh, welcome, come in. I apologize, I don't have enough.
Maple kind of jokes. Here's your lunch, by the way.
Oh, thank you. And he takes it and has like kind of this smile on his face as he looks inside. He's like, that's very sweet of him. And he sets it on his desk and he says, "I assume you're here about this morning?" Yeah,
Yes.
it's a nasty business they're trying to take advantage of. When it comes to the Star called Temple, technically Val is listed as the head of it. So with her out of the picture, it should be Maurice in charge, but
Out of it right now.
He's also dense. No offense.
That too.
He's very idealistic, and I admire that a lot about him. Many see that as a very exploitable weakness.
It can
Yes.
be.
It doesn't surprise me that they do as well. So, however, I've been going through all of the different times that they themselves have claimed immunity due to their relations with Lou. I doubt you'd be amazed at how many there are. There's quite a lot.
Too many, I'm sure.
Yeah, some that are quite loose. Not much to go off of in hindsight, really. I think we have a pretty good argument.
He is gonna
Uh,
try his goddamn best to try to get her. He was fucking pissed when
it doesn't surprise me. Lord Avon rarely takes no with grace.
yeah, he doesn't seem like that kind of guy.
Were you aware of him trying to buy the mines for the past couple months?
Yes, he's going over to the son of the man who buy it off right now.
Yes, it's very convenient.
Yes.
His father had been saying no to him for so long.
And he's the only casualty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Him and the one that stands the most in his way, probably as he sees it, for the Temple of Istis. Quite,
Convenient.
yes. However, as I said, I think I have a pretty iron lock case against any of him trying to come and take Val. Actually, I think I have a good iron lock case to make sure that no officiant of Avon can even step onto temple grounds, honestly, if you wish for that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
He has like kind of this mischievous smile
Hmm.
as he's like, if they want to go ahead and make things difficult, I say we play them at the.
And if they decide to back down on their loose interpretations, all the better.
Then we can swoop in, but unfortunately, they've already made these claims. They can't exactly back down on them.
Oh,
Put this
what a
in awkward.
delicious event that would be.
Delicious. Oh.
Delicious.
Nope.
I will
Leave.
go ahead and get the proper paperwork sent over to the rest of the and make sure that the head of the guards are informed that as much as Avon pushes for this, they are not allowed anywhere near the temple.
Good.
I will say the only exception to this would be on the day of the festival, but that is a far
Well,
ways
that's-
away.
That's a festival. It'd be incredibly rude of them to pull shit then.
You'd be surprised, but I mean that is a year away. Hopefully this is all taken care of before then. Was there anything else? I suppose you gave your statements already.
Yeah, yeah.
We just wanted to make sure you had a strong enough grasp on this. We didn't need to take alternative precautions for Val.
Yeah, we're gonna be out of town for a while. We don't know exactly how long.
Oh, where are you heading to?
Echo.
Oh, quite a lovely country.
Could say that.
It's quite
Go-
important.
What was that?
Which one?
Sorry. Either of you, I didn't hear either.
Sorry, Jamie, go ahead.
Oh, I forgot what I said.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's like something like that.
Okay. Yeah. I was just saying it's very important that we go, so it's
He
good
nods.
that we have your support.
And he says, I will support the Temple of Istis as best I can. I'm trying to do as much good for the city as possible, and I think you guys are the best way for doing that.
Goes both ways.
He gives a smile at that. He says, I will say I do take a bit of delight in being a thorn in Lou's side. The Temple of Lou has given me more than enough of a headache for my entire political career, and then some. But I have a couple plans for them. When you get back, I'd love to go over them with you.
Well, we'll let you know when we get back.
He nods.
Do we have his cell number or no?
No.
Kind of awkwardly takes it. Mind if I get...
Of course not. He'll go ahead and set it out for you to have it connect.
Can we connect long distance?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just in case you need to get a hold of us or vice versa.
He nods. He says, "Oh, is there anything else that you need?"
No, I think that was it, trying to get Val situated.
He nods. He says, "Well, I apologize. I really would love to stay and chat, but I need to get into a meeting with the other councilmen so I can present this."
Right.
Good luck.
Oh,
Might need it.
He pulls out of his shirt. He has a small necklace with Istis sign on it, and he says, "Hopefully, I have it." And he tucks it back in and heads on his way.
I would like to follow him.
Follow him? Okay.
Yeah, not far. I just spit space from the group, essentially.
All right.
Uh,
Stab in the back.
No.
He kind of turns when he notices you. Says, Quinn, correct? Was there anything you needed?"
Yeah. Yes, I wanted to make perhaps a bit of a personal request.
Sure. What do you need?
My mother is a rather avid supporter of yours, and I was hoping you would consider her if you needed a house servant or a secretary or something in the future.
We'll be completely honest. I don't really feel the need for house servants or that, but I may be in the looking for an aide soon for here at the office.
Yes, that would be excellent. I'm sure she'd prefer that to housework anyway. But and I will give her information to him.
Okay. He will give a smile, and she was the one at the party, correct?
Yes, Evelyn Lorweaver.
Yes. I've spoken to her a couple. She seems quite lovely.
Quinn will nod.
Gives a smile. And he says, "Actually, when you get back into town, can you please contact me? You
I fucking suppose.
His voice drops a bit, and he says, "I am aware of some of your more unorthodox beliefs, views, and organizational. I would like to get your opinion on a couple."
Okay.
Scandalous.
Yeah. Sure. Fuck it. I'll be
Alright.
in touch.
He nods, and he's gonna.
I'll rejoin the group.
All right. What was your guys'?
You're cutting out really bad.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's
bad,
so bad.
We killed her.
Is it just her, or is it
It's
both of us?
literally just
Just her.
Okay.
It's her computer.
Thank you for saying, because I thought it was me and I was about to like freak out.
No, is she... Yeah. It was getting to the point where, like, I couldn't understand her, and I'm pretty good at filling in the gaps of what she says. So I'm like, nope, can't. This can't go on.
This cannot continue.
This cannot continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna take a bajillion years for her laptop to record.
Oh, super. Like, yeah.
So, what are we doing next? You wanted to go shopping?
I think
Yeah, I
shopping
need
and
split
ghosting.
mail.
Yeah,
Split mail
shopping and then
potions.
ghost busting.
I'm assuming you bring that to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That didn't take nearly as long as I was expecting.
Yeah, same.
Is this any better?
So far.
Okay.
You did kind of cut out a little in there, but
But
yeah.
it's not, like, inaudible.
Okay. Hopefully this works. I did about everything short of restarting my computer, so
It sounds a lot better.
nice. All right. Was Monday okay? I don't remember anyone complaining Monday about.
No, Monday, you're okay.
Okay.
Might be
I'll get to
slightly more
Jazz.
noticeable though.
Yeah, that's probably. So what was your next plan? Shopping.
Shopping.
Okay. What
We
are you
have
guys going?
money.
They don't pay us.
Okay, here's the thing. The last job that you guys did where you would have gotten paid was the mine one,
Yeah.
and you technically didn't complete that.
Nope.
You
Hey,
I have money, but that's just because I gave it all to my mom and she gave it back, and I'm like, what now?
Yeah.
But-
I don't think we have enough food. What did you need, Nadine?
Split mail.
well, I stop at Splint. Says is something that Quinn would never say because he doesn't fucking know. But
Because
because everything else is more expensive than Splint.
yeah.
We have enough for that?
The I would love to get like plate mail, but you know,
how much is plate?
1600.
or is it 1600?
So.
It probably is. Thought it was 2000 for some reason.
A money bitch or something?
No, pretty sure we don't.
No, we broke.
Three broke sluts.
Mm-hmm.
$1,500 for plate.
How much is Splint?
Splint is 200.
Jeez, that's a price jump.
The extra +1. It's a big
Yeah.
jump.
Okay, so you getting splint armor?
Yeah, if somebody can pay for it. I don't.
Somebody?
I have 15. I have 15. I bought all the healing potions.
I have 187 gold.
I have 184.
I have 150 something. No, I lied. 175.
Yeah, so the rest of us have approximately 170.
I will buy her Splint armor.
Yay!
Just to have that money laying around.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
because it must have been something with the casino.
Yeah.
Because
didn't-
I just
yeah, probably.
I didn't coin any of the shit I won.
I didn't turn anything into tokens. I pocketed it. That was the thing.
Yeah, so blew up a robot. I'm gonna look for scrolls too.
Okay.
Yeah, let's look at a magic shop, shall we?
I will. And you would know this. Maple.
Yeah.
Magic Chaps and Echo are going to be a lot better than.
Yeah, that I was just about to
I
bring
mean,
up,
I'm
being like,
just- I'm
hey,
just
so
thinking,
like,
like,
don't spend like
scrolls.
all your fucking money. I know someone who takes anything as payment, so like keep that in mind.
Anything?
Yeah. Like teeth. Really likes
I'd
teeth.
like to keep my teeth.
I mean, it doesn't
Thank
need to
you.
be your teeth.
I don't
So we're
want
just
other
gonna
people's teeth
teeth?
either.
We're just gonna start de-teething everything we kill.
I mean, he likes teeth, so I don't know. It was whatever we
Alright.
had, he'd take it.
Understood. Alright, I'll hold off on scrolls then.
Yeah, just Echo is
Okay.
a lot better than here. Here is little to nothing.
Here, bad.
Here is generic.
Yeah. Which in her mind is little to nothing. Because it's little to nothing.
Full of fucking muggles.
Mm.
Was there anything else other than the splint armor?
Maybe a healing potion? Since we all almost died.
You
That
can
might be good.
say who almost died.
I have more
Everyone.
than blood in my body. And I have 2 potions.
Uh, 50 gold pieces for a potion of healing. So I'm trying to see how much the when it goes up from there is, but it's not technically in
It
the
doesn't
player's.
really
It doesn't
give
say
it to you
it's
yet.
you have to make it up.
I hate making shit up.
Same.
Let's do 50 for potion of healing. 75 for great. 100 for supreme.
That's a
That's
steal in
cheap.
comparison to a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'll do the middle one. If
Okay.
that's
Potion of greater healing.
please and thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Questions?
Splint mail. Oh yeah, I kept that rapier, by the way.
Just stole it. Nice.
I mean, it was more like I just walked away with it and no one stopped.
Yeah.
So you stole it.
No. I pillaged it.
It's stealing.
I pillaged it. That's different for some
No, I
reason.
used a synonym. It's different.
I mean, I'm a pirate.
Well,
It's very different.
Oh, so you pirated it.
Ha,
Looted.
yes.
Pillaged.
ready to
I
go
mean, technically,
see-
Quinn pillaged
True.
and bequeathed it upon you.
Oh yeah, did you ever look at the fucking paper that you got out the guy's pocket?
No,
Just do that.
I look at the
Yeah.
paper.
Which guys was this?
Fuckface.
Fucking jackass. Cass.
Teeth lame.
Wow.
More
Ass.
fucking jackass.
Fuckface.
That was incredibly descriptive.
Wow.
There
That
were,
was
like
incredible.
so many people you could have named from
Uh-huh.
just with
Yeah,
jackass.
fucking jackass.
It seems to be a list of names with several of them.
Do I recognize any names?
No.
I pocket it again.
Okay.
I have a list of names now.
You're welcome.
It's my hit list.
Oh great.
That's a choice.
Ready to go see your parents, Kira?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're going to anyways.
That
They
was
did ask
extremely helpful.
for you to see them.
We cut out again.
Yep.
They did ask for you to go see them alone.
Oh. Alone. first. Okay, yeah. All right. Sorry, it's been a bit. Patches.
Patches wants to come.
We're going to my mom's house.
Uh, what do you?
Yeah. So, I will go alone. I'm not sure how long they're going to keep me alone. I'll probably need all of your help to get this sorted out. So, stick around.
Stand outside,
I
loiter.
mean,
Okay, we're
Find
gonna
something.
loiter.
find something to do that's not too destructive.
That crosses off half the fun stuff.
I'm
I'll go
sorry.
see Cypress.
That would be going to the lower reach, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's not sticking around.
Well, I mean, we can just hope nothing bad happens.
And Maple like kind of sits down. Are we at the house?
You're outside the manor.
Fucking sit down in the alleyway beside it.
Okay.
Let's climb on the roof.
Does this place have a roof we can be on? Alicia?
Should we
Yes,
climb on the
there's
roof?
a roof you guys could be on. There's ivy that goes up, so yes, you could technically climb up to the roof.
Call us if you
It's
need
Evil
us.
Ivy!
Yes, it's evil ivy. You climb up it, it starts to kill you. You all get
Um,
horrible flashbacks.
Especially me. Alright, I guess I'm going to go and see my parents alone.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So you, I'm assuming, go up and use the knocker, or do you just walk right in?
I used the knocker.
Oh.
It's not my house anymore.
That's sad. A maid that you are unfamiliar with answers the door. She looks you up and down quick. She seems confused for a second, and then she's like, "Oh, uh, Miss Kira?
Kira. Yes. I'm here to
Yeah.
see my parents.
Yes. Right this way. Please come in."
Alright. Yeah, I follow her instructions, entering my own fucking house.
Yes. She goes ahead and she closes the door. She says, "Please wait one moment." She heads off down the hallway. It takes her a while before she comes back, and she's waiting for you in the study. And she heads out the front door.
Okay. That's kind of odd.
She went out the front
Um,
door?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go
Yeah.
So we
tell
watch
Maple.
this woman let Kira in, wait a second, and then leave.
Yep. You watch her walk away down the street.
I'm gonna follow her.
Okay.
Like Maple
Yeah,
like
what the
looks at
fuck?
that and is like, "What the fuck?" and then gets up and starts bolting after her and kind of like goes into the shadows and starts sneaking after her.
You get a text message of let
Yeah.
us know if you need anything.
Hey,
She doesn't go too far before she pulls a stone out and makes.
Eavesdrop.
yeah, I'm
Eavesdrop.
gonna kind of like go near where I can hear. Kind of pull my own phone
Alright,
out and look like I'm texting.
All right, roll up perception. Um. Okay, so you don't hear exactly what she's saying, but you do hear kind of like her first statement, like the first thing she says, which was she says, "Yes, hello. This is Maribel of the House of. I am calling for the guards to be." And back to you, Kira.
Cool.
All right. I'm going to my mother's study.
Yes. They are both standing. When you come, you see they always have kind of like straight back posture.
Yes.
They seem to relax a little bit when you come in at first, and then straighten up again. And your mom kind of cracks a bit of a smile, and they say, Kira.
Hello, I'm here.
Yes, please take a seat.
Yeah, and she's like genuinely smiling, like she's wanted here. Yeah, she takes a seat.
Mm-hmm. They look to each other and they seem to get a bit serious as Kira, do you remember the conversation we had the night before?
Yes,
Do you still have his book?
I do.
Your father shakes his head a bit and he says, we would like you to turn it over.
Why?
Your grandfather was not a good man. He doesn't deserve respect. He doesn't deserve any of this. He should be forgotten and pushed under the rug where he belongs.
What did he do?
They look at each other rather uncomfortable. He was a part of a very embarrassing incident for the Rosalind family. One that pushed back our status quite a bit, thanks to his involvement.
I see. What happened?
Have several decades.
You're cutting out
You're
real
cutting out.
bad.
It's so bad.
Ah!
It's the computer, 100%. It's been shit ever since she switched back to it.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's one of the two that turn on right now, so.
Okay. So,
Let me send you money.
I have
No.
your PayPal now.
you paid for story. Fuck you.
Huh? What? I did?
Did he?
Someone did, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew you were. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
you're
You take money.
Cutting that as you're
You're
yelling
not the
at
one
him.
that we can't understand. He's
Nah.
not the one that- That's not gonna help anything.
I'm sorry. No, I'm really dumb. Could I have a written list of what you sent me exactly?
Sure.
Because you
Hold
keep
on.
like listing it to me, and then I'm like, oh yes, of course. Fuck.
Mood.
I don't remember off the top of my head every detail.
Yeah,
so-
no, I figured it was. It just this all reminded me that I have half a computer that I just need to make, and obviously fill out the rest. But
Yeah, I'll ask my brother for the specifics on the graphics card.
Okay.
I
Is this any better?
No.
know.
It's not
Oh.
gonna make it better though.
Oh no, keep talking for a second.
Okay.
Sing.
I guess I can.
Sing for a solid minute.
No. Oh,
do you
No.
want the iPad?
yes.
Okay. They get. Yeah. Her audio will sound shittier, but it should be.
At least we
Consistent.
can understand her.
Can it? I would
Yeah.
rather consistently shitty. Hey,
True.
stop it! Stop it!
Please stop it.
Stop it!
Please stop it.
Cupcake has a think an infection on her tail, and I'm very upset.
Oh no.
So I will be taking her to the vet as soon as possible. Drop her off and say, fix. I pay you guys too much fucking money for you not to fix, so fix. And they're gonna be
Alright,
like, well,
good to get
she
mom.
she needs medicine. I'm gonna be like, okay, how much do you want me to pay? Because apparently I'm not paying enough.
$5 billion.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Shoot, now I don't remember where I was.
I can't tell you because I don't remember what you said or could understand what you said.
You were talking about Grandpa,
And how
Grandpa
he
Dick
became-
Wizard.
The embarrassing incident. What was it?
Ah, right. So several decades ago, there was a bit of an incident that occurred in which those from the lower reach tried to he aided a group from lower reach to terrorize the upper reach here.
Terrorize how? What did they do?
And as that's happening, the rest of you guys see soldiers approaching.
I would have texted them like immediately. I've been like,
Okay.
hey, so there's soldiers coming, and then called Kira.
Okay.
I don't pick up.
She keeps calling
Alright.
you.
That means we've got 5 minutes to figure out
Does it
and
just light
distract
up?
the soldiers.
It lights up, yeah.
Okay, so like the people in the room probably notice, but
Yes. Your parents do not look super pleased.
Okay, as soon as she says that, I'm going to look at Iris and say, so if I just go in there, you think they'll get in trouble?
Probably.
Do we care? We don't care, right?
I mean, I look, I do whatever, like chase your bliss, but I think we need a plan.
I'm climbing up the vines.
I'm looking at him climbing up the vines. You know he knows I can fly, right?
Wow, good for you.
I can just
I'm
carry
on
you
the
up there.
roof.
Oh, so, okay, alright. Let me just.
I'm like
I'm gonna.
leaning
gonna-
over the edge looking for windows that are unlocked.
I'm gonna go to the front door. Iris, coming.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Use my harpoon to tap the door.
Okay. It is not answered because there's no other servant in the house right
Yeah, she's
now.
All right.
still full.
All right.
Am
going
I-
to leave it.
Am I able to find an unlocked window?
Yes.
I swing in the window.
All right. There's actually a balcony that you're able to get, and the doors for that are open. It is the master bedroom that you're in.
Okay. I start digging around through their shit.
Oh my god.
Thanks for that. That's great.
I'm gonna.
You come in
As
to
we're-
just rob.
As we're downstairs talking about how those hooligans from the lower reach came up here.
I'm going to think for a few I'm going to sit there for a few seconds after I knock, wait for a servant, and then say, "All right, I gave them 5 seconds," and kick down the door with my good foot.
Wow, guys, I literally said there was guards coming and you're breaking into their house?
I actually have a plan. I don't know what Nadine is doing.
You know
It's just
what'll
gonna
make
start going
this
fucking
look
ham
less
wild.
guilty if we break in.
No, see, I was planning an extraction plan.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine is apparently doing a distraction plan.
So back to Kira right before this door gets kicked in.
Uh-huh.
Your dad sighs and Kira, it was an explosion.
He was responsible for
Yes,
that.
he aided them in the whatever they did for the explosion and in getting away.
Why?
He is a dangerous, arrogant, and I don't want you associated with him at all. Have you come into contact? Has he tried to talk to you, Kira? This is very serious. And then you hear the door kicked off its, and both of them look very worried to the, out the study, and your dad's like, what is that? And he starts stomping out.
I'm, by the way, keeping an eye on this maid if she goes anywhere else.
She heads back to the building.
The door being kicked out is, I guess, my cue to go. I'm gonna try to go grab Kira.
Okay, what you said you were going to?
Just briefly.
Okay, like, were you looking for?
Damning evidence. I don't fucking know.
Gold. Just look for gold. That's what I'd do.
As you are looking, you find no portraits or anything. There's like no portraits of the family or anything like that. There's very little jewelry. There's not damning evidence just left around their bedroom.
I was joking.
There's a bloody dagger. You find.
Oh yes!
Director.
Who did they stab?
No.
My family's in financial ruin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I make note of the fact that there's not much to steal. Not that I took anything anyway. And when the door slams open, I'm gonna go grab Kira.
You go downstairs to grab her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna follow. My dad went to check it out, right?
Yeah, so they went to your mother stayed behind, like she's kind of farther back, but your dad
Okay.
is going to check out the front door.
Well, I'm gonna
The
check
main-
out this disturbance.
Yeah. The main stairs that go down head by the front doors. Quinn, as you're coming down them, can see the door getting kicked down and the dad rounding the corner to check this out with Kira.
I feel like I should stealth.
Yeah. I
Yeah?
think you should.
Okay, well that's not great, but I'm trying.
Well, So you guys just made this situation like a billion times worse.
I
What
don't
do you
even
mean?
know.
I am providing a distraction.
For you to get arrested when the guards get here.
I get arrested like 20 times a week, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, we love you.
So he
I appreciate
looks at you
it.
and he says, what is the meaning of this? This is my home still. Get out.
Okay, Quinn.
Okay,
No.
okay, okay. I'm going to like
Spider-Man pointing me.
look at the door, and I'm like, how did this fall over? I just knocked.
Ma'am, I will ask that you leave our house immediately.
You
No,
already-
no. I should pay for the damages. Can we get an assessment about how much damage I've done to your door, please? I
Her
would.
phone is still lighting up.
She
She has
Okay,
been.
I'm
She's
looking
doing
around.
the annoying like call for a second, then hang up, call for a second, then hang up, call for a second, then hang up.
That's me.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Something's come up. Bye. And I cast invisibility on myself.
Kira, please come back. He kind of ignores you, Nadine, as he's like looking around trying to spot his daughter. He looks up and notices
Yeah.
you. What are you doing?
Yeah. Darkhold,
Gonna
by
look
the way.
over. Gonna look
as-
over it at
as-
Iris.
Hey,
and be
Nadinia,
like,
catch me! And I'm gonna run the other way.
Fucking.
Uh,
Perfect.
I'm gonna look over at Iris. I'm gonna be like, do you want to ride?
This is a shit plan. Okay, this was a shit plan from the beginning. You know that, right?
I can't believe that I can't believe.
Literally a whole party. Let's ruin the shit out of it. And then they did it.
Okay.
Maple
I
had
love
good
it.
intentions. She didn't expect them to
I
do
know.
this.
As this is happening, the
I'm
maid
not mad
comes
at
up behind you guys. Maple, you get there,
Yeah.
and
It
guards are
hits you all with
starting.
the switch.
I'm going back out
Guards
towards
are
the
starting to
balcony and
what?
climbing back up on
Okay.
the roof.
They're coming.
They're on
I-
their way.
Like you
I'm gonna
can
grab. Oh,
see
go
that.
ahead.
Cool.
I'm gonna grab Iris and I'm gonna be like, okay, hold on, and I'm gonna grab her and fly away.
Oh my god!
Fuck is going
Maple
on?
sees all of this, fucking sighs, and just
Hey.
walks away.
Hey, Iris, can you hold my harpoon for a second?
Sure?
And I hand her my harpoon, and I'm flying over the window that Quinn went in, or that Quinn went to, or not the window, but the where the
the
ivy
balcony. Yes, you get to the balcony. Everyone can.
See you.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking. I don't know what.
The
I
guards
don't see
coming up.
anything.
Yeah, if
Maple
only
is-
we had someone who was easier to identify other than the one-legged pirate and the
'Cause
Asimir
anyone-
with color changing.
I'm
I-
so mad right now.
Maple
There's
is
a lot
like,
of there's a lot
are
of red.
you fucking kidding me?
Okay. I think my plan was fine.
Yeah, it was. You're not the one I'm mad at.
Especially
I
since
don't know why I go
given
along with
different
these things. I just-
circumstances,
Oh!
Kira could have turned me invisible too, correct?
No.
Yes, I could have,
Could've,
but I
yeah.
I already said I did it to myself.
Where are
and I'm
you
like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
going?
shit,
no, I know.
should've
I'm
done
not.
Where are you, Kira, by the way?
it." I just went out the front door.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm like-
originally my
I'm
plan was
betting-
I'm gonna stealth in and get Kira to turn us both invisible, and we're just gonna leave.
You do hear your dad calling for you, still trying to find,
Okay,
basically
I'm going.
begging you to come back.
I'm gonna fucking back away like I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna stay with an eye shot to see what the fuck happens.
All right. So you're hanging out by the balcony as the guards come up and yell at you. Ma'ams, please cease this flight. Come to the ground. Immediately. And the guy like looks over like, I have no idea how to handle this.
Hey, Nadine, you should probably just do what they say, right? Like this is bad. This is dumb. This is stupid.
So the only person I see like on the ground level is
Iris.
Maple.
Maple a fucking while away. She's just watching
Okay,
from a distance.
I'm gonna go to Maple to
with her
find out what
fucking
the fuck is
hand
going on.
in her hand, watching through her fingers.
When I
I just
hear
want to
them,
point out how bad this is, and how much you guys made fun of Nick and like his planning skills.
This is Nadina.
No, listen.
This is 100%
Yeah, this is
Nadina.
Nadina. Iris
When-
got roped into it. Iris is never trusting your shit again. Fuck you.
This is
When
a zero
I-
IQ play. I don't even know how to say
Oh
it.
my god.
I 100% agree with what everybody is saying. However, no one was giving a plan. Everybody was just doing things.
Alright,
So the
Quinn?
was like, okay, I'll
I-
do things too.
when the soldiers are calling at Nadinia, I'm actually gonna not. I'm gonna not. I'm gonna look for an alternative exit and/or hiding place.
Okay.
There are manors nearby that you could hop to if you wanted to.
Yeah, I feel like Quinn is adept in roof hopping.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics or athletics.
Do it, Fire Boy.
You fall.
Okay.
Fucking.
No, you fall on your. I'm going to need you to take some fall.
No, that's fair.
This is beautiful.
It's just an all-around clusterfuck.
Yeah, so you're still cutting out even on the iPads. I don't
Mhm.
know what's going on.
Jeez, that's some good ass fall damage. Okay.
And you're noticed because you fell on your face. So the guards are going to go over to you as well.
Maple, what the fuck is
And
going on?
Basically pick you
Are
up.
you still invisible when you said that?
Yes.
She fucking screams.
Okay, the guards turn towards the woman screaming.
God damn it.
Sorry, there was a bug in my hair and she like kind of like shakes her hair out a bit and like
Oh,
turns
fuck.
around and kind of starts walking away. Kira, what the fuck?
What is going on?
I don't know. The fucking maid left the house, so I followed her, and then she phoned the fucking guards. I didn't hear the whole thing, but she just said she wanted the guards to come to your house after you arrived. So I told the others what was happening, and I started phoning you, and you didn't pick up, and I come back and all this shit happened.
I was in the middle of something.
Yeah, well, when you are waiting outside for something to happen, maybe the person inside should answer their fucking phone. Because, you know, something might have happened outside that you would know about.
This might have been my only chance to reach out to my parents.
Well, it looks like they don't want you there, or at least something maid doesn't want you there. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
All the while, Nadine is gonna look over at Iris, who's holding
Get back to
her
the
weapon,
hotness.
Too hot, man.
and she's going to say, this didn't go nearly as well as I thought it was going to.
Oh no, didn't it? Oh, didn't it? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ma'am,
Look,
please land or we will be forced to use lethal.
Nadina, put me
And they
down
have
right now. We're not
crossbows
running from
aimed.
the fucking law.
But it's what I
Please leave me, Iris,
do.
baby.
is
I don't give a
slowly
shit.
drift
I will
out.
jump. And Iris starts trying to leave.
No, I'm just slowly
I will
drifting
jump.
now. No, Iris, you have so much to live for. Please don't.
Oh, you're so convincing.
Iris is so
My
mad at
precious
everyone.
cat.
And I
So
will
the guards
slowly drift
go
down.
ahead and apprehend. They will. I mean, they're gonna escort you to the station. They caught you
Okay,
breaking
now,
and entering.
hi.
And
I'm so sorry. This is a big misunderstanding. So there was that woman over there. We heard her call for help, and we're star called, so we tried to help, and then you showed up, and it looked like we were doing a bad, but we were really just trying to do a good, and it's egg on our face, really.
The man points to Nadinia, and she kicked down my door, came in unannounced, uninvited. That man, and he points to, was upstairs in my.
I'm a professional ghost hunter.
Cool, there was nothing mentioned about ghosts. Now you look like a crazy person.
And someone told me,
Oh my god.
I
you
love
have a ghost
professional
problem.
ghost hunter.
Oh my god.
I'm horribly sorry. It's very clear that this man is mentally unstable. We were just trying to get him back so we could get him the help that he needs. I am so sorry. I can pay for your door. I'll carve you a new one myself. I don't know how to do that, but I'll learn.
He sighs as
I'm going back into my house. I don't.
Wait, no, what are you doing?
I swear to Christ.
You know what? Fuck you, then. I'm not helping you. Did you ever turn not invisible?
No, I'm still visible.
So Maple's still like, hey, where the fuck are you? And then you don't respond, and and she's like, okay, you know what? Fuck this.
Sorry.
Lord Rosalind turns to the guards and says, please, he turns to you guys. He says, if you are willing to pay, I would just like to ask the guards to escort you away. I'm dealing with a family matter right now.
But what about the ghost?
Iris fucking grabs Quinn's fucking ear like a mom and pulls him the fuck away. Angrily.
I do like the polite bow to the guards, and then stride away behind them, looking incredibly innocent.
They haven't done it. They haven't left yet. He just talked to you guys, basically saying he'll drop the charges if you pay for the door and are escorted away.
Yeah. You have to pay. Right now.
How much is the door?
The door doesn't look too damaged. It would just take putting it. Just 20.
How much? You're cutting out major.
20.
20 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think Nadinia is beginning the attempts of a haggling.
My god,
Iris goes back, hands the guard 25 gold, and drags Nadinia away by her fucking ear.
Ow, 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 ow.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so fucking. I can't. Like I know, I'm just gonna go back in and undo what you guys did, but
Like, I want to be fucking clear. Like, you have seen Iris go into rage mode exactly twice. One, when her sister is mentioned. Two, for this bullshit.
why?
You have to remember Quinn's vastly shorter than Nadinia, so
Vastly.
Oh, it
6
doesn't look
inches.
pretty. It's really awkward.
yeah. So I'm just imagining Iris just arm up and down.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna have a muscle cramp tomorrow.
You're not
Is that what you want to hear?
I don't think I'm shorter than Iris.
I didn't say you were. I'm just saying one's lower than the other, and I'm having to bend over because I'm sure Iris is pulling as hard as she fucking can.
Yes.
Ow, 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 ow. Not even my own mother pulled my ear. She just ignored me.
That's too fucking bad, isn't it? What the fuck is wrong with both of you? Are you fucking done?
My plan was fine.
Until you got caught!
Well,
And then started talking about ghosts? What the fuck is that
when in
supposed to
doubt,
do?
act crazy.
I'm assuming you went over to Maple.
Yeah.
Maple,
Why
were
would you come towards
heading
me?
away?
No, she walks away from them.
Oh no! Okay, then I fucking start walking the other way and just go down the fucking street. I
You're
don't
just
know.
dragging us around, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I drag you to the nearby crepe stand that is always within 50 feet of me and just go and sit you
Does it kind of just irk Iris a little bit that crepes have taken off so hardcore in the upper reach and the lower reach? I can't.
Yes,
make
it's
water.
my fucking sin. It makes me so mad every time. I sit you both at the fucking table and I fucking just mom glare at you, seething, waiting for our fucking friends to come.
Yeah.
I do not buy you a kid's meal. You do not deserve it.
Yeah.
You sit here. You sit
I
here
buy
and
my
think
own
about
damn
what you
kid's
did.
meal.
You sit here and you think about what you've done.
Yeah, you think long and fucking hard. Don't mock me, Nadinia. I'm not in the mood. Honestly, I can't take you anywhere. Jesus Christ.
Well, if someone hadn't kicked in the door, Kira could
Well,
have
if
fucking turned me
if
into.
somebody had just told me what they were
That's
doing.
it. No arguing. We're all going to sit in silence until
Literally
we can be
nobody says
mature and
anything
own
else
up
but
to
they're
our
doing.
own mistakes. We're
Where
playing
the
the
fuck
fucking
is
quiet
Kira?
game.
I
I
am
swear to
currently
I
trying to.
know. Quinn is like, what the
Okay,
fuck?
sorry.
Yeah, so
Yeah, did she escape? Did she get out? Pick up the phone, calling,
disappeared.
pick up the stone, calling Maple. Hey, what happened?
I'm not answering this. Fuck you guys. No. You get to learn afterwards. You're not involved in this anymore.
Iris snatches your phone away and puts it in her fucking mom purse. I'm sorry, you're grounded for the next 30 minutes.
What?
You can't ground me. I quit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Children. Literal children.
Mom, I need my
So
stone.
what's Kira doing?
Okay. I wanted to go back into. I'm gonna try to find my parents and see what they say after all of this.
So enter the house with and your dad, he lets all of them out and then he stands up and he calls out for you one last time. He says, Kira, please come back. We can get this all taken care of. We can get this handled. It's okay.
No.
And he looks around kind of desperate. Do you show up or no?
No.
Good.
He sighs and he opens the door and goes inside.
I'm following him. So.
Okay. The guards seem to have already been talking to your mother. Your father goes up to her side. She looks at him kind of nervous. And you can see for a moment that he goes almost to place his hand on her shoulder, but he stops, looks his hands down at his side, and he says, I apologize. I promise get this handled. Keep this under wraps as you promised. We don't wish to scare her. And we don't this
Cutting
getting
out.
out.
It's not your voice level. It's literally, I think, internet.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It might be the
Give-
spot where you're sitting.
Yeah.
Could
Is
be a
there a
fine,
microwave, a
right?
mirror?
You're fine,
ducts?
Alex. Alex, you're perfectly fine. So that's why
Which
I'm
is
saying
weird.
where Alicia is sitting is probably there's something interfering.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll try and play around with it next time.
Okay.
Like, what did it seem like they were talking about
Uh,
before I came in? If there is information on
It doesn't because they came in like just a minute or so beforehand.
Okay.
So yeah, he basically was like, we want to keep this wrapped as promised. There's no need to make a big deal out of something that we don't know is positive. And the guards look very serious. It doesn't ready with her running away and the damage she has already done to your house, but have a deal, and he not inform she returns.
We can't.
Yeah.
We
Ah!
can't. We literally can't understand what you're saying. Like, I'm getting bits and pieces as well. Like, there's critical words that we're missing. Rip.
I'm in such distress right now.
I know, because I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? This sounds important. Something about a deal?
Like, I'm not sure who's talking.
I
and-
know. I know.
Hello, is this any better?
Yeah, so far.
Yeah.
Okay. It should be. I'm standing directly over the Wi-Fi.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Threaten it.
I'm not at my computer, but I don't think we're gonna need it. So, yeah, he says, yes, well,
Who is talking right now?
Yeah. Who?
it's one of the guards.
Thank you.
Okay.
Who the fuck's talking?
He says, sorry.
Okay, it was you cut out when you switched over, I guess, so.
He says, well, it doesn't look so good, what with her running away, this whole fiasco, and the damage that she has done to your own house. But a deal is a deal. We will follow things your way. And the guards all give a short, and they go ahead and start.
You started cutting out again at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, you're still cutting
They
out.
start. I literally don't know what to do.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Weird, because Alex is perfectly fine.
Do you want to come up and use my goddamn
Switch.
mic?
Switch.
I might.
Do it.
Switch.
Do it. There's not much left of the session. I can feel it. Just go.
I might just switch to my phone because I'll use data. Give me one sec.
Do.
You're upstairs and she's downstairs, right?
Yep.
Maybe upstairs is better than downstairs for today.
Maybe, which is usually not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this. I don't know what the fuck's
But
happening.
you haven't cut out like once.
Yeah, you're perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, how's this?
I mean, it starts
Fine.
the same as every other time.
I know, I'm sorry. I just gotta ask because if it starts off shit, then,
It ain't
Yeah.
gonna get better.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So,
He says, let us know if she comes back, and the guards all head out.
Okay, so there's some kind of deal that they have. It doesn't look good that it ran away. Okay.
But they also auto summon the guard when you show up, so
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait until they leave and see what they say to each other. My
Uh,
parents, them.
So the guards leave. They close the door. The maid is there looking quite frazzled by everything. And they tell her to go upstairs and make sure that the one intruder didn't mess with
Fucking
anything.
windows.
Yeah. But you got pat down when they caught you to make sure you didn't steal anything. But they just want to make sure you didn't, fuck with anything. So
Yep.
she heads upstairs for that. And your parents kind of look at each other, just looking very lost. And they reach out and they take each other's hand, give it kind of a squeeze. You watch them straighten up, kind of toughen up, and they walk back to the study.
I mean, I follow them as long as they're together.
Yes, they go back to the study. They clean things up. They don't talk at all. Just in kind of this silence, seeming to be stuck with each other's thoughts.
I will, making sure that the maid is away. So they're like finishing up cleaning. I will reveal myself.
All right. You reveal yourself. Your mom was holding some papers, and she kind of like drops them all. Your dad turns and
She looks horrifically guilty.
he sees you and says, "Oh, you came back."
I didn't leave.
They look at each other, kind of worried.
Just tell me the truth. What is happening?
Kira, you were contacted and have the spell book of a very, very dangerous terrorist that they are still trying to hunt down.
So they're looking for Amberdrax. I haven't had any contact with him.
None at all?
I've been getting notes from him.
They look terrified at that.
And these notes they don't match what you said. This
Kira,
doesn't seem
we need
like the
those
man.
notes. We need that book, please.
I can't. These notes, they've been. This probably sounds insane, but they've helped me.
Kira, that man has killed people. He is
Are
a
you
stain on this family.
How do you know that? How do we know it was him? How?
He admitted to it.
And this ghost? Is that a lie to bring me here?
No, it's real, or whatever it is real.
I came here to help. can I help?
Yes. Yes. I apologize.
Because if someone's going to impersonate me, they may well have impersonated him.
That seems unlikely, but please sit down. Your mom
call the
nods
guards.
and she says, "I'll go get some tea."
Don't
And
call the guards again. Please.
She looks very guilty as she looks back at you.
All you have to do is talk to me.
It's
We'll figure this out together.
Listen, we have a very good deal with the guards right now. They just want to talk to you and make sure that you have no involvement. You can turn in the book and the notes, and we can wash our hands of this whole affair.
I couldn't have had any involvement.
We're not talking about back then, we're talking about now.
With what exactly?
He's still on the run. He's still dangerous. They don't know if he's planning anything else.
I
With
swear.
any luck, this might finally bring him to justice.
I swear that what he sent me, I've gotten 2 letters from. They're not in order. Apparently he sent many. But they've had critical information about what is going on to me now.
Kira, think of your family. Think of how this looks for us. We're already on the brink of bankruptcy, and
Just
you
injured.
go ahead and
drugs.
decide to bring up the biggest stain that we have on our noble reputation, the only thing still keeping us up here?
Yeah, I know.
We just want things to return to normal, to how they should be. You are a noble, act like one, put your emotions aside and do what's right for the family.
Why did we pay for this door?
To get you out of jail.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
guys out of jail. You guys
We can-
aggressively tried to get into jail.
No,
We
we
can
tried
get you in.
aggressively.
Shh.
There's an excellent reward on your grandfather. We can turn him in. We can buy you however many new spell books you want. Just put this silly passion hobby aside for a moment.
I'm going to help you with your ghost problem, and I'm going to leave. If anything happens that I think endangers anyone, trust me that I will do my best to preserve life. The Temple of Istis has taught me a lot of things. And I wouldn't be where I am without this. So I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep the book. It is a tool. It is a valuable tool. And it has saved lives.
Your father looks very serious and upset, and he says, Kira, you're making another mistake.
I'm an adult now. I can make my own decisions. Now, where's this ghost?
in the library. Or what's left of it. We can't afford to remake it.
Let's go. Might I
Ah.
invite my friends to assist?
Yes, you can invite them into our house.
Thank you. And I will call Maple. Having been missing for a while.
She made her way up back to the alleyway and is
Okay.
basically leaning against the wall, waiting for a phone call. Gets it.
Thanks.
So you're not dead,
I'm sorry.
they say.
I say that a lot. It's complicated. We'll talk of it later, but for now, we need to deal with the ghost.
I'm still helping
Is
them.
everyone
Okay.
around?
Now I can see them, and I wave down Iris.
I look between my two fucking children very seriously. All right. Now we are going to go walk over by Maple, and we are going to walk slowly and calmly with no shenanigans, and we are not going to break down doors. We're not going to talk about stupid shit in front of people, and we are just going to be a normal, calm collection of Starcalled. Is that understood?
Iris.
Quinn, don't fucking
Honey.
tempt me.
I walk away.
Oh my god! Quinn, I have so much blackmail on you from childhood, don't even fucking trip. I will let them all know all the things.
Yeah, so like the burned down library is like on the side of, so you can like see it from the outside.
Gonna walk over to Iris very meekly. Can I have my stone back now?
Yeah, sure, whatever. And I just like throw it at you and I fucking stomp over after Quinn towards Maple, still just
Lisa?
super.
Well,
You also have his mom on speed dial.
I do.
I text Maple. Okay, it might be my fault.
Might, motherfucker?
As soon as Quinn and Nadinia get within like arm reach of me, I smack Quinn atop the head, and I kind of lightly punch Nadinia in the shoulder.
Quinn didn't tell me what he was doing, so I didn't know what was going on, and so I just did the
Stop
best
with
thing
the
I could do.
excuses. We don't have
I did
time.
the
I
best
don't
thing
want to
could,
hear it.
and I tried to open the door, and they wouldn't open, so I tried.
Yeah, next time, don't make plans by yourself, okay? Okay.
So what are we doing?
We're going inside to help with the ghost.
We are?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You are not
Are they-
to touch anything. That is not a
Okay.
ghost.
Of course not. I am a professional ghost hunter.
I will punch you.
You
so
already have.
hard.
Hey, Quinn, what's your resume for vis-a-vis ghosts?
Ah, here it is. And he pulls the middle finger out of his
middle
pocket.
finger.
Okay, Kira is
Because he's dead inside the whole time.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'll be waiting at the door, I guess.
Going to say, can I touch the ground, or is that off limits too?
You can
Don't
touch
be
the
a dick.
ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over at Iris and kind of put a hand on her shoulder, like, okay, breathe.
I feel
Breathe.
I'm breathing. It's fine. It's just like, like, it kind of high stakes, and now we're fucking with a ghost, and,
Huh?
I'm gonna go
No.
catch up to Quinn, and I'm gonna say, I feel like they're being very, very rude to a disabled person.
Two disabled people.
They always are.
Fuck, guys.
Clearly, this is ableism at work.
Cut off another
Oh.
limb if that's what you're going for.
Iris
Alright.
fucking points at you motherfuckers and is like, if your fucking shenaniganery costs us the extra 5 minutes that, like, you know, but when they fucking put the stupid plant in my stupid sister, I will fucking haunt you until you're dead, and then haunt you some more, and then just, oh my.
Terrifying.
All right. So you guys head back to the thing, and I think that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry for being like, yeah, fuck all y'all, and like just going back.
No, no,
But-
no.
No,
This
that's
is great.
fine.
This is an amazing session. This is the best.
Oh my
Y'all
god,
are so stupid.
that
You're
was
so
the dumbest shit
stupid.
I've seen you guys do, and
I
it was
didn't
great.
think you guys could top trying to allow Nick and them to steal the roots, but that might have topped you guys allowing Nick and them to steal the roots.
All right, all right.
You stupid.
I admit that I thought about what is the worst thing Nadinia could do in this situation.
Why is
How
that your
could I-
go-to?
Because the only thing she knows is Kira's about to get taken by the guards, and Nadinia and Authority don't work too well.
Iris is never trusting anything you say. Iris is just gonna be like, no, fuck you, that's stupid.
Literally,
Wow.
Maple's gonna be like,
We
you don't
could-
get to make plans now. Forbidden.
I mean, when did Nadinia ever make a plan?
Exactly. Forbidden.
I
Just
did,
did a
I did,
two-pronged
I did,
assault
I
roll.
did ask, I did
Not
ask if what Iris, what we should do, and she was like, "I'll just go along with whatever you're doing."
No, you didn't ask. It was more like, are you in? Let's go. And
Yeah.
she's like, what?
Wait, what?
She said she trusted me 100%, so I did with my
That
I
was a
did with my
mistake.
gut. I went with my gut and broke something.
But yeah, that was a fun session.
Yeah. Did we level from that stupidity?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Did we just level?
No.
We haven't leveled in forever.
Like with
It's
the
been like
plants
3
and
or 4
stuff?
sessions.
Okay. I probably should have used an Istis hack.
No. I don't think anything roll related would have been done
No.
there.
I should have looked at Alicia and been like, all right, so I want to knock down this door, but I want to use an Istis hack while I knock down this door. And
Why-
like,
Why did
It
you give these hacks to
exploded.
Chris? Why did you give them to Chris? He is
I have
the most immature older person I've ever met. And we thought that Nadinia was gonna be the mom of the party when we first started playing this. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean,
Yeah.
she is a mom. She's
No,
just
she
not a
ain't.
good one.
No, you're a fucking
You're a
drunk
kid.
wine ant.
You're a fucking kid.
Fucking, I'm okay. How it seems to me, at least, is Iris's mom, and Maple seems to be like a pseudo dad.
Yes.
All right, all right.
100% yes.
Mhm.
We have to label all the children in the family. I mean, all the people in the family. I said children because I was thinking about Nadinia, but you know, we're not going
Quinn
to talk
is
about
the
it.
older rebellious teen. Nadinia's like the preteen that's like super wild off of everything and has no self-conscious and just does whatever she wants all the time because she's not told what to do, so she just does something incredibly stupid.
Horse girl.
But-
Yeah, honestly.
And Kira's the middle child.
Mm-hmm. Kira's the middle
Just
child
the
that's
middle
like,
child.
well, technically.
Oh
Fucking
god, that
dork.
is every middle child.
Mm.
Well, it's the only way they get by.
Val's the
May
aunt.
explain.
Isis's grandma.
I am a middle
God,
child.
I can't believe Maple's dad. It makes
I
sense,
mean,
though.
she's a good dad.
It makes sense, though. Gets along with the rebellious child. Hell yeah, fuck the law. Oh, that's your
I
father.
mean,
Just
I
kidding.
mean, they got the parental discipline down right. One uses the ear pulling, the other uses light smacks.
I don't.
Really, I liked your parents' style much more, Chris.
No, 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 no.
It's a good thing
No.
they're not raising any kids.
Look, I'm
Is
gonna
that thing
get
a
back to
child?
that.
Can you consider that a child?
No, actually, I'm sorry. It's just a sentient wig.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He's terrible and I love him.
Now I need to find out about my terrorist grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I have a very good feeling that he didn't do it and he
No.
confessed to like cover for something else or like whatever.
I have some suspicion.
Yeah.
I have
Or
Okay,
some
the
okay.
or the
suspicions.
bombing wasn't what people say it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's my suspicion. It was Kira's fault, and her grandfather modified memoried her so she
Okay,
couldn't remember.
Kira is 19 years old.
Okay.
It was
And
decades ago.
okay, and there's some timey-wimey bullshit happening already.
Alright, okay, alright.
I don't know, but Quentin approves.
Of
Sorry,
blowing
Kira's
stuff
sweating
up,
in the
of course you do.
Okay, I'm ending the VOD now.
Nice.
Oh